Wroclaw's ball, Baltzajak to take it. Foul throw. Hughes. Neal. Toshak. The Case turned his man brilliantly and gets the shot in. What a superb goal! Jimmy Case, a great goal. Starting with Toshak's run, making himself some space down the left here. Good skills by Toshak, then back onto the right foot, and look how well Case turns the defender. Gets himself away, takes his time as Ehrlich comes to check, and the goalkeeper, no chance. All a bit pedestrian at the moment by Wroclaw. This is Van Aert. Kowalczyk. Garlovsky. Toshak. And now Callaghan. Keegan. Hall. Callaghan in space. Forward here is Kennedy. Keegan. Still Kevin Keegan. And setting up Case. And Case again! The goal he deserved for the one that hit the post, but helped that time by the goalkeeper's error. Good play by Kevin Keegan to set it up. Keegan coming down on the edge of the penalty area, taking on men. Case just backs off to make room for himself, and when he lets the shot go, Kalinowski has two hands to it, but can't hold it. The Poles won. 2-0 the score, 4-1 Liverpool lead on aggregate, but if the Poles have an ally, it's in this fog which is rolling in over the top of the stand and could yet set a very difficult problem for Dr. Gussoni, the Italian referee. At present, I would say that he could see the goal at each end from his position in the middle fairly comfortably, but really it won't want to get a great deal worse. It'll be a terrible blow for Liverpool, who played so well and been so much in command in the first half. Well, given away straight away there by Baltzajak to Toshak. One for Case, back to Toshak. And Baltzajak clears. And we've got a substitution for Liverpool. Somewhere in the murk there, we've got number 12, Peter Cormack, who's come on in place of Ray Kennedy. Callaghan. Neal. Case. Back to Neal. Keegan. Poles won the away leg in the previous round against Royal Antwerp. They were held to a draw in Poland, but won 2-1 in the second leg in Antwerp. But I think that the task facing them here tonight is not only different in magnitude, but different in class. Here's Hall. Smith. Hall takes the return and hits the shot, and Case is in for his hat-trick! Good play by Hall and Smith, and good opportunistic finishing by Jimmy Case. Here's the setup between Smith, number 2, and Brian Hall, number 8. As it came back, Hall controls it and shoots. Goalkeeper slightly at fault in not holding the ball again, and Case comes stealing in, and that's his hat-trick. And for a 21-year-old local boy, making only his 11th first-team appearance, he will have a real interest in making sure that the fog stays away. Not a night that he would want wiped off the official records. And in the meantime, Karpinski a bit concerned about his goalkeeper. Kalinowski seems to have taken the knock on the hand, but play has started again. 2 minutes into the second half. 3-0 to Liverpool, 5-1 on aggregate, a hat-trick for Jimmy Case. Baltsajac. Sibis. Oleshak. Foul by Smith and a free kick for Wroclaw, a yard outside the penalty area. They worked a very good move from a free kick to get their goal in Poland. Garlowski is the man on the ball, and a 4-man wall. And certainly they won't be using their little ploy of a one-footed chip over the wall. Garlowski sometimes stands beside the ball and just hoiks it up, but this time it looks as though somebody is going to have a pop. Could be Pavlovsky, 7, could be Van Aert, 15, could be Garlowski himself. It's Van Aert running over it, that's Pavlovsky, and that's a good save by Clements. Pavlovsky, number 7, with the right-footed shot, hit hard through the side of the wall and well covered by Clements. Toshak backpedaling to meet the header. Garlowski, Toshak. Ball. Brought down by Karpinski. And Dr. Gusoni coming across to have words with Karpinski. Brian Hall gets to his feet, no serious damage done. Keegan takes the kick. Smith. Tommy Smith, who has scored some spectacular goals in his time from that kind of range, but tonight had a go at that just a shade too soon, found himself leaning away from it. Cormac's header. Turned by Garlowski to Ehrlich. Pavlovsky. Ehrlich stepping in. Garlowski. Van Aert. Ehrlich, the central defender, up in the middle now. That's his header, and Sibis going chasing it. Good covering by Hughes. Toshak. Being chased by Kopitsky. Ball is outside him. The back heel for Toshak. That's a corner off Karpinski. Liverpool really opening up with their moves now. Hall with the corner. Case's header. Cormac. Neil. And Ray Clements. Turn back dangerously for Toshak. Hall. Toshak again. Oleshak. In comes Callaghan, and out goes the ball. Not even for a goal kick. Meanwhile, the Kop, who seemed to have added a new sound to their repertoire. Continue to rehearse. Strange droning noise coming out of the fog. Quick throw from Cormac, Keegan, and out comes Kalinowski. Karlovsky, Balcerzak. That's much too hard, trying to find the ball that beats the fullback and gives the man a chance to run round, but it was hit much too hard. Balcerzak with the throw-in. Cormac, Keegan. Cormac's little flick. Play on, says the referee. Callaghan does so. Well won by Karpinski. And back comes Smith. Good tackle. Cut out by Van Aert. Pavlovsky, Smith in again. Thompson. Hall. Keegan to Smith. And again the passing into the area not accurate. Oleshak stopped by Thompson. Nod by Keegan. Case. Forward for Callaghan, who taken up a good position. Field from the top for handball, but Kopitsky very sensibly plays on. The crowd, incidentally, 17,886, the lowest in European football at Anfield, and indeed the lowest here since a Football League Cup tie against Hull City back in December '73. Van Aert beaten by Callaghan. Hughes. Hall. On for Case. Just stopped. Kowalczyk. Karlovsky. Van Aert. Kowalczyk. Wroclaw with little alternative but to come forward, whatever risks that may mean at the back. Pavlovsky. But seeming a little bit dispirited even in their attacks. Cormac. Wide for Hall, and a lovely pass too. Taking on Kopitsky and a good little cross, and Keegan completely unmarked, flashed it wide. Not a defender within 2 yards. The run by Hall, taking on Kopitsky, gets round him, good cross it is, and Keegan there, absolutely free, trying to get it between goalkeeper and post, put it wide. Thompson. Cormac. Hall. Smith to Hughes. Cormac. Sudden wave of thick fog blowing across the ground now. Case. Over ambitious. He's given away a throw-in. A sudden gust of fog just rolled across the middle of the pitch then. Hall. Case again. Goalkeeper just with his fingertips, and Keegan was there at the far post and would certainly have tapped it in. Hall playing it through. Case on the end of it. Good ball it was. Keegan, I suspect, might have been given offside. Karpinski. Gives you some idea of how difficult visibility is getting. Not at all easy from the touchline to see the far side of the field. And we've got a substitution. Kwiatkowski has come on. Smith. Keegan. Case going again. Van Aert's header. Cormac. Chased by Ehrlich. Hall. This is Garlovsky. Kwiatkowski, midway through this second half. Baltzajak. Really getting difficult to see what's happening on that far side now. That's Peter Cormac. Keegan. And Cormac again. Baltzajak challenging. And Cormac coming in. And the ball just touched away from him. And the fog visibly getting denser. Players just disappearing now, and it must be more questionable by the minute whether this game is going to survive. The referee has given a free kick to the Poles. Header away by Thompson. Phil Neal back to his goalkeeper. Kowalczyk's head. Case. Keegan. Case again. Can he get the shot in for the fourth? Just turned away by Kalinowski. That'll make the Polish goalkeeper feel better, but it robbed Jimmy Case of his fourth goal. Keegan and Case sorting out the chance between them. Case eventually gets it away with his right foot, and just the tips of his left hand by Kalinowski. So it's a corner for Brian Hall to take. Toshak. Keegan and Kalinowski again. And the goalkeeper apparently in trouble. Case putting the ball in the net that the referee had already blown beforehand. And the goalkeeper has obviously hurt his ankle. Referee making quite clear what his decision is. Officially, Dr. Guisoni's second language French, but he speaks a bit of English, enough to make himself understood. Kalinowski still very worried about that ankle, and the cop distinctly unimpressed. Referee is explaining that he's going to restart with a drop ball. The Poles saying, no thank you, we'll have a free kick. Referee saying, thank you very much, I'll make the decisions. Come back everybody, say the Poles. We're in a very interesting situation here. And it's come out, and that hits somebody on the line from Case. Jimmy Case very close again. So there's the dropped ball. Whose foot actually touches it, goodness knows, but out it comes to Case, and as it goes in, the goalkeeper it was, Kalinowski, who got his body and hands behind it. And that's over the top, and that'll relieve the pressure for the Poles. Still problems with that ankle. Kalinowski saying, of course I can't take the kick, somebody else will have to. Karpinski. Ehrlich. Karpinski. Kwiatkowski beaten. Keegan. Good cross for Toshak, and a good save again by the keeper. But he certainly made up for some of his mistakes in the last 10 minutes. A bit late, but nevertheless he's retrieved some of his prestige. Toshak's header, Keegan trying to turn, but Kopitsky covering up. Balcazak. Karlovsky. Kowalczyk. That's too hard again. Just a lot of fielding practice for Ray Clements. Toshak. Somewhere there was a flag for offside. Balcazak to Garlovsky, and back again. Pavlovsky. On for Sibis. Hughes going to cut out, but again the through pass is struck too crisply, and it's just a tame goal kick for Liverpool. Keegan. It's a corner. Phil Thompson coming forward for Liverpool. Or in fact, it's a free kick that's been given. Hall's header. Goalkeeper just got it with his left hand. Clever glancing header by Brian Hall, well judged. There comes the free kick from Cormac, and there is the header from Hall, just with the left hand by Kowalski. Case. Keegan. Case to Keegan, stepping over it, but it was going too far ahead of Callaghan. Kwiatkowski. Pawlowski. And the Poles salvage a bit of pride. Not like that. Clement saw it all the way. And after 60 seconds of injury time, the referee says that will do. And on aggregate, Liverpool beats S Wroclaw by 5-1. 3-0 on the night. All the goals scored here at Anfield by Jimmy Case. So Liverpool go into the last 8 and have a chance of winning the UEFA Cup still for the second time in 3 years. For them, a thoroughly satisfactory night at Anfield, a farewell wave from the Poles and farewell from us.